Hello, now you can hear me. Welcome everyone to... Whoa! Okay, welcome everyone to the Extreme Improv XStreamed Wham Bam Poetry Slam, where on this show we're going to make up some improvised poems, we're going to rhyme, and we are not going to commit crime. I bet rhyme and crime, whenever people talk about rhyming, do they do you think crime is the most common word that they rhyme?
Probably. If they're in their prime.
Yeah, and if there is time. But, Jimothy Mack, say hello to the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Jimothy Mack.
Yes, you are. And also on the show we have Antoinette.
Yes, we do have Antoinette, or as it says, Antinette.
Ah, yes it does. And also on the show tonight we have Marty.
Hi everyone, Marty here in Seattle, where it's raining for the first time in 51 days.
I thought you were going to say 51 years. That's amazing. Right, so on the show tonight we're going to make up some improvised poems and do some silly challenges based all around poetry and rhyming, or maybe not rhyming. But either way, we are going to start with our opening game, which is going to be a group game. So, Jimothy, if you are number 1, if I am number 2, Marty, if you are number 3, and Antoinette, if you are number 4. I will quickly rename, because I never remember to do this bit, and that's part of the charm of this show, completely forgetting to do everything that's needed before the show begins. With this, the way it will work, Jimothy, you will start us off with an opening line, which I will then rhyme with, and I will give a follow-up line to Marty. He will then give a rhyme and a follow-up rhyme for Antoinette, who will give a follow-up line for Jimothy to take us full circle. Now, using the Extreme Improv suggestion cards here, let's choose a theme for us. Our theme... Well, you can get these cards by buying a copy of the Extreme Improv board game, but I do intend to make the cards available separately on their own at some point. But if you get the Extreme Improv board game, improvise your way out of this. It has the entire set of Extreme Improv suggestion cards in the box. So, I forget what our suggestion... Oh, Painter. So, we are going to create a poem, a group poem, based around the theme of the Painter. And Jimothy, if you start us with an opening line.
A painter can only paint what they know.
And once they've done it, then they will show the great work of art.
And then they will start with some paint and a brush.
And they definitely won't rush through the process, because they want to get it going.
And that's when the screen really goes boing. The painter's process is as such.
Get your brushes from within your crutch. But once you've gone dab, dab, dab,
you grab some paper that's in a slab, and you lay out your paints in an orderly way.
And you make sure that the colors are not drab.
Here's my impression of a crab.
and there we go, full circle. Fantastic. So, we're going to go on to our next challenge here. We're each going to take a stab at a poem each. And going first here, let's roll the dice to the side here. Just because I have a dice. It's me. Right, so, someone, in fact, give me a suggestion. What's my poem going to be about? Rain. Okay. And here, I guess, I will go. I went outside the other day, thinking, there's my ball, the swing set, oh yes, I will play. Suddenly, I looked up to the sky. A little piece of me inside wanted to die. You see, up there above, I scream aloud. I could see it coming closer from within the cloud. And suddenly I felt that I was in a crowd not of people, no. This is something from where I could not go to anywhere to escape. I did not know. It was up to the nape of my neck. I felt it coming down. My face went from a smile to a frown because, and to describe this fills me with pain. You'll notice I've avoided to name it. Rain came down all over my face. I was so embarrassed. I felt a disgrace. I didn't know what to do. I felt regret. My skin was clammy. Yes, it was wet. But the biggest problem of it all is something I must address. My balding hair was suddenly a mess. And what could I do? I knew. And this may sound dim, but it was suddenly like a flood. So I went for a swim and I swam my way through the streets and into a park. I grabbed some sticks and I built an ark. And I gathered the animals 2 by 2. And if you don't believe me, well, this is true. If you're in rain and you've nowhere to go, come and stay with me, for my name is Noah. And that's my poem.
Yeah.
So, next up, let's roll a dice and see who we have got. Boom, and we have got Jimothy Mack. Jimothy, let's choose a theme for you. Your theme is going to be Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin is your theme. And here you go.
Sarah Palin. Gorgeous woman. Oh, that's a rhyme. Sarah Palin, you gorgeous girl. Watch as your political dreams unfurl from the land of Alaska of ice and snow. You dreamed the dream, and oh, did you go to the nation's seat. You went to D.C. You went to be all that you could be. You latched on to a man named Bush. You spoke out against crime and smoking kush. You built a dream. You built a bridge. I went and grabbed a drink from the fridge. Wrapped were we as a nation see, to see you be all you could be. You became VP, and we made fun of thee. And then one day came Tina Fey, and oh, she blew us all away. She looked kind of like you. And fun did she poke. She went on SNL and told the jokey jokes. Sarah Palin, where are you today? Come back. Dream again. And never go away.
Way! Okay, well done there, Jimothy Mack. Well done. So, next up, let's roll the dice, see who we have. 3, it's Marty. Marty, let's find a theme for you. And your theme is going to be the Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone. And here you go.
I was walking around the other day and I heard some other people say a language that I didn't know. And my ignorance I began to show for not learning languages when I was in school. I just walked around the rest of the day feeling like a fool. So I bought this thing, a Rosetta Stone. It taught me how to use the homophone and other words that sound real smart. I made learning languages my new art. I learned Spanish and I learned Greek. I learned all different ways to speak. So now when I go out into the street I'm able to talk to people while we eat. It doesn't matter what language they speak. I'm able to say, there's a mouse, eek, 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 in their language so they understand. And I feel like a more fulfilled man.
Okay, well done there, Marty. Love it. Okay, so Antoinette, let's find a theme for you. And your theme, see what we've got here, is going to be a killer whale. Killer whale. And here you go.
I went to the ocean yesterday and I stumbled upon a killer whale that was in the water chasing down another mammal that I found to be running away, swimming away from that predator that day, who looked so innocent when not preying upon other mammals they stumbled upon. But no, alas, the killer whale of the other name called Orca, they destroyed everything they saw. They did the mazurka and danced in the water and in a circle up to the sky, and then they waved goodbye with their fins up to the sky and said, "We won't kill any more animals. We won't make them die."
Okay, well done, love it. So, with this, let's go on to our next challenge. Our next challenge is that we're going to do a couple of scenes. And these scenes will be ones that you can rhyme in them, ideally, that's what we're going for. Now, you can rhyme yourself and just sort of like do a rhyming couplet and then it goes to the other character, or you can rhyme with what the other character says. There's no definite length to how long each line has to be. But let's roll the dice to see what the pairings will be. So, first of all, we have Antoinette and Marty. Antoinette and Marty. Let's find a theme for you. Your theme this time, a whale of a good time, says Tim David. Love it. So, there we go. Let's see what else we've got. Marty the Wordsmith. Great job, Jimothy. Oh, lots of comments from Tim. Break legs all, says Elaine. Great stuff, says Andy. Okay, we've got the comments coming in. I often forget to check them on this show. Marty, Antoinette. Let's see. Your scene is going to be about playing board games. So you're doing a scene together. You're playing board games. And it's just a scene, but you will be rhyming through it. So, in your own time, take it away.
Welcome to my home, Polly. Would you like to play Monopoly?
Yes, I would love to play Monopoly, and I would like to going to a party with you.
Well, that doesn't sound like something that's true. I wish that you would go party with me, because you're my best friend, you see.
Right. As your best friend, as best friends are we must go to the party. We must have fun. We must go around and mingle with the other friends that are around.
Some of them act like clowns, and sometimes they make me want to frown. But I'll go with you because you make me smile. I'll go with you for many a mile.
That's wonderful to hear, and it's so clear that we always have the best of times, because these are not the worst of times. They're times that we love to shine together.
Let's let's get back to the game that's nice. Let's start playing. Let's roll the dice. Do not pass go. Do not collect the money. Let's play this game, but let's do it funny.
Ha ha ha! Funny, funny, funny. Funny, funny game. Funny, funny game is never the same 2 times in a row. It's always different, don't you know? That we must go and put on a show.
Yeah, there you see. You always make me laugh. You always take the comedic path. That's why I like to hang out with you. You're my best friend, and that's something that's very true.
Oh, well done and scene. Perfect ending there. Lovely stuff, guys. Loved it a lot. So, Jimothy, are you still with us? Hey. Okay, so, Antoinette or Marty, could you give Jimothy and I a theme for our scene, please?
Kayaking.
Kayaking. Okay, we are going to go kayaking. So here I will spotlight myself. Here we'll add in Jimothy. And we're going to create a scene about kayaking. And here we go.
Improviser friend, I've got your back. Come, jump in to my kayak.
You want me to join you? In that boat? How does it work? Does it stay afloat?
With your buoyancy, rest assured. That's from Wonka, or haven't you heard?
Is that the guy with the lot of chalk? I didn't watch it because the chicken bit was quite a shock. But I will come with you on this raft. Will I need my coat? Will there be a draft?
Oh, don't be daft. Look at the water and how it is frothed.
Oh, I know. Can I drink it? I think that's a good idea. At least, I think it. I'll tell you what. Let's grab a mug and we will say cheers. And glug, glug, glug.
The water is brown, but it's not from poop. It's chocolate, my boy, just like in Goose Gloop.
Oh my goodness. I want to dive in. Yes, I want to go. Can we get to that bit over there? Now let's row, row, row.
A tunnel ahead. Or so it seems. Get ready for the stuff of your nightmare dreams.
Oh no, I told you that was the part of the film I switched off. Now, don't laugh at me, please don't scoff, but I think I want to turn around. I'm going to get out even if I drown.
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going.
Oh, you look at what you've done. I've dropped the oar. Oh, you bastard, you son of a horse.
And now there's no getting off this barge. This shit is scarier than Large Marge.
Oh my goodness. I feel so trapped. Look, I know I've been bad and my knuckles have been wrapped, but please, can you get us to the end of this tunnel? We can get out this water using this funnel. Oh.
Hey, we're here. I'm sorry it's been hard. Now, we're going to turn that girl into a blueberry. Yes, Violet Beauregard.
My goodness. Is it really you? Oh my good, it is true. I feel such an utter plonker when I'm with Mr. Willy Wonka.
Hey, for your trouble, here's a Reese's. Come on, Mike TV, let's turn you into a million pieces.
Mike TV? Got that wrong, for goodness sake, fuck it.
Sorry for all the troubles there. Quick point of clarification, are we allowed to swear?
I don't think you heard me. I'll say it again. Listen very carefully as I begin. Now, I'll introduce myself once more. I'm Charlie Bucket. And I didn't swear. I said fudge it.
My boy. My boy. Listen to what I say. You lose. You get nothing. I said good day.
Good day? When you've got Oompa Loompas, these little Lilliputians? Well, that's no good. We need to find a solution. I am going to take over your factory. And so it'll be good day to you, sir. And goodbye from me. And scene. Scene. Oh, wow. Love it. So, with...
From kayak to Willy Wonka.
I know, right? I know. Okay, we're going to come on to our next challenge. And our next challenge, we're going to attempt to do a poem each, but this time they are not allowed to rhyme. They are not allowed to rhyme. So let's give this a go. We'll see what we've got here. And going first will be Antoinette. Antoinette, let's find a theme for you, which is going to be the word defiant. Defiant. Okay?
Defiant.
Yes, defiant. And here, so no rhyming on this one. Here you go.
Defiant, defiant, defiant. I am so defiant, and I commit defiance. Defiance, 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 because I am defiant, and I go around to the store and I tell people off, and I sit there and I don't know. I just go around. I go around doing stuff that doesn't make sense, and this doesn't really make sense either. But you know, hey, I'm going on and talking and on and on and on, and you know, it probably doesn't sound very poetic, but it's not because it doesn't rhyme. It's just because it's not profound, and you know, it's not very complicated, and it's not very descriptive either. It's not the way I write. It's not really even the way I talk. It's just something strange. And I keep avoiding those other words I would say, and I'm just gonna keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and be as defiant as I can.
Okay, well done, well done, well done. Oh dear. So, it's hard after you've been rhyming to then not rhyme. So.
Yeah. I wanted to say different things that were coming out, and I couldn't, and it just made it sound really bad.
No, I liked it. It was very defiant. So, next up, we will have Jimothy. Your theme this time is going to be retirement. Retirement. And here you go.
Look back, son, at the life you've led. Here's your golden watch, a golden handshake, a golden parachute. It's all gold, friend. Sit back, relax, look back, and think. What have we accomplished here? What have we done? We have upheld the pillars of capitalism. You are the man, quite literally. And now, rest a spell. Why not? A golden watch, symbolic, really. Look at the time go. Look at the time gone. It's all in the past, friend. I'm not talking to anyone specifically. Just saying, look, you did well. Sit back. If you had a kid, call him into the room. Look at him. Hope they look like you. Pat them on the head. Ask them how they're doing. How is the new generation? I had a dream last night about talking to my nephew. This is true. He was playing on his phone, an app-based game. It became self-aware, and I, being out of touch, had to ask him if it was actually becoming self-aware or if it was part of the game. I didn't understand. You don't understand. Look at your watch. Think about the time.
And that is time! And that is time. Okay, let's see who's going next. Okay, hang on. Okay, I will. Can someone give me a theme, please?
Boxing.
Tap.
Oh, was that boxing?
Yeah, like pugilism.
Okay. Like what?
Pugilism.
Pugilism.
That's a $5 word for today, friend.
I have no idea
Like
what that
what?
means.
Pugilism. It's fighting, boxing.
Pugilism. Okay.
Pugilism?
I've never heard of that either.
Pugilism?
Okay,
I don't know.
here I go. I step into the ring. I look across the way. My opponent's there. His glare in his eyes. I feel for a moment. My heart skips a beat. I face my fears. Pugilism upon me. What can I do? It's going to be a rocky road ahead, I can feel. But I have done all the training. I have prepared for this moment my entire life. The bell dings. It feels like time slows down. My hands go up. I forget all my training. Keep up the guard. Don't keep your eye down or off them. Suddenly, I feel it. My right temple. I'm struck. How could this happen? I look across. My wife in the front row. Suddenly, our future, everything is crashing down before me. Everything twisting to one side as I see myself. I am now down on the count. 1, 2. I think that everything is going to be over very soon. 3, 4. The muscle fibers in my arms are literally giving up on me. 6, 7, 8, 9. Somehow I find myself back on my feet. The referee checks my eyes. They are glazed over, but I have paid him off earlier. So fortunately I am allowed to continue. The training comes back to me. A loaded glove. Stinging nettles just rubbed into this. Any body shot, boom! It sets his liver on fire. Suddenly, I remember the left. Yes, the trusty left. The tree frog from the Amazon. Poison within. Bang! It's a very weak punch, but he crashes down. His tongue is swelling. I can hear 1, 2. I feel I'm going to make it. 3, 4. Unbelievably, the police have arrived. 5, 6, 7. I'm in handcuffs already. 8, 9. They pronounce him dead. Is this a technical victory? I'd say so. 7 to 10 years. If I'm lucky with good behaviour, I'm off on parole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a knockout. And there we go.
What a journey!
What a scramble of words. So, Marty.
I loved it.
Okay, let's find a theme for you. Your theme is going to be... Oh no, I misread that. Right, okay, let's not use that one. That's rubbish then. Right, your one is going to be a courtroom drama. A courtroom drama is your theme. And here you go.
I found myself on the wrong side of the law. Quite by accident. Wrong place, wrong time. But I was there, and they thought me guilty. I spent some time in the joint for doing a crime that I didn't commit. Talked to lawyers, talked to cops, talked to so many people. I got tired of talking. No one believed me that I was innocent. No one. Not even my family. I'd always been the black sheep, and they took everyone's side except for mine. The day came for my trial. I stepped through the doors, afraid, but confident that I could make my case. Person after person stepped into the box, and made their case against me. Many people against, not many people for. Finally, in a twist, they put me on the stand. Normally, they don't do that, but this was a special case. I took the stand, I placed my hand on the book, and swore to tell the truth. And tell the truth I did. But it was no use. They didn't believe me. They didn't believe in my innocence. They wanted someone to pay for this crime, and that someone was me. I found myself facing years in prison, and all I have to show for it is the tiny glimmer of hope in my brain that one day I will find the person who did it. Oh yes, I have some connections on the outside, and I will keep searching for that person who did the crime for which I am now doing the time.
Okay, well done, Marty. Brilliant stuff. So, audience, we've only got a couple more games that we'll do here, maybe 2 or 3. But we are going to do our rapid fire game now. We're going to do our rapid fire game where we will each have 1 minute and we will be given a word and we have to hit as many rhymes of that word as we can in 1 minute. So let's roll the dice to see who goes first. And number 5. We don't have a 5. Let's see what we've got here. Number 2. Oh, it's me. Right, okay. Can someone suggest a word, please?
Pugilism.
What? Okay, is it pugalism or fugalism?
Pugilism.
Well, I didn't know that. Right, pugalism.
I didn't either.
Pugalism. Okay, I'll give it a go.
That was a joke. You just did a scene about boxing.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, what's the word then?
Piccolo.
Piccolo? Right, okay. Is that an instrument?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a tiny little flute.
If you
Really
say so.
high.
Right,
Are
okay.
you kidding? Oh.
Right, okay, so let's see how many I can do. Piccolo. Okay. And let's get me onto Spotlight. Where is it? Okay. And here.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. I played the flute. No, it was the piccolo. And when I do it, my essence does glow. Because I don't mean to be fickle, no. But if I show you a time of your life, you will feel giggles. And the piccolo will trickle over your brain listening to the music. But if I get my oh yes, you will be very afraid, because if I had a nickel for every time that I was trying to make this rhyme, it would go very quickle. Oh no, this is just ending in O. But sorry, I'm in a pickle and it blows, and that is time. I don't think I did very well. Right, so next up, 9 very questionable rhymes. So
That was the first thing that came to my head.
no, it's cool. I'm gonna look up this flute later.
I liked it.
Marty, you will go next.
did too.
Oh, okay.
And your theme is librarian. Your word is librarian, and here you go.
I'm a librarian. My name is Ian. I checked out a book about Charlie Sheen, about him being full of tiger's blood, and I was seeing about how crazy he is. He would go throughout public and just peeing all over everything. And he, you know, I was with my friend the other day, and me and him decided that we would go down to the water side and lean against the pole.
Okay, that is time.
I don't know.
And I counted 7 there.
Terrible.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go see who we've got next. And we have Antoinette. And let's find a word. Your word is going to be dolphin. Dolphin. And here you go.
Is the sound of a dolphin who finishes things and tricks he does in the water. He is fixing to swim in the ocean, and this dolphin has fins, but not really. He just swims and swims and swims till he goes dolphin as a dolphin. He is he's not slopping around. He has tons of energy.
And that is time. That is time. I counted 6. One of them, though, was just like the dolphin and the dolphin. I was like, I'm going to count it. That was my favourite. Okay, Timothy, let's find a word for you. Your word. Oh, we had courtroom drama. Let's find something else. Is going to be hairstyle. Hairstyle. And here you go.
Hey everybody, come check out my hairstyle. I hope it doesn't put me up on a pedestal. Put this away. With it, please file. And sing its praises like Gomer Pyle. When you go to the subway, turn the turnstile. And I hope that you'll go the extra mile. When you're kayaking down the Nile, look at the hair in a pile on my head. And you won't be in denial about it.
That is time. That is time. Okay, I think that was 9. So we've got time for one more group poem game. So this time we're going to go in reverse order. So Antoinette, you'll start us off with 1 line. Then Marty, you will give a rhyme from Antoinette and then a follow-up line for me. Then I will do one for Jimothy, and then we'll go full circle back to Antoinette. So Antoinette, you'll start us off. All of our themes this time is going to be none of those. Intelligence is the theme. Okay, so Antoinette, start us off with 1 line, and then Marty, myself, Jimothy in that order. Antoinette, take it away.
The intelligentsia is something that we are as a group.
And to the lesser intelligent, we don't like to stoop. We want to develop our brains
to show the world we are in fact sane. Now, we are, as they would say, a genius.
Our brains are big and genius. I think I'll join Mensa today.
And Mensa was the next thing I was going to say before you said it, but it's okay because we were thinking the same way as we always do, because our brain power is higher than in the hour of today time.
So, in our own special way, we develop our intelligence every day. So, by doing puzzles and doing games,
We can remember many things, including all of our names. The one thing we always forget
Is what is it that makes water wet? Is it just the H2O?
It's not only the H2O, it's the NaCl, and it's all the things that we know well. But, well, I don't know what else I can say.
water is wet every day.
Okay, well done, well done. Like we were just going to go around twice, but well done, well done. That put a nice bookend on it. So that brings us to the end of our show. So I don't know who I didn't really keep score of anything this week. Who do you reckon is our poet of the week? Anyone?
I don't know. It's probably not me. I forgot about points. I was just having fun.
Do you know what? Exactly. Antoinette, you're right. So on that note, we're all the winner! Well done! Well done. Well done. Okay, let's quickly find out where we can find everyone on social media in a few minutes. We are going to... Oh, Warner says it's Marty. Okay, so Marty, it turns out you win. Right, so with that, where can we find everyone on social media? Marty.
On Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue, and right here on as many extreme improv shows as David will let me do.
Exactly. Next up, where can we find you, Antoinette?
Yeah.
Awesome. Jimothy, where can we find you?
Yeah, same as Marty, doing as many of these shows as I can. And why not check out my podcast? It is Shut Up Wesley, a Star Trek The Next Generation review podcast. And just wanted to say, one of the things I really liked about today's show, a lot of themes of time and crimes in our lives.
Times and crimes and rhymes. So, with this, my name is David Pstansky. Find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pstansky. Please take a moment, tell a friend to subscribe at youtube.com/extreme improv. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and only just under 300 away, so do what you can. Right, so with that, check out, we're still part of the Extreme Improv Extreme World Championship Festival until the end of the day. So in a moment we're going to have a special edition of Revenge of the Ripper, which is Revenge of the Ripper Permadeath. When the characters get killed, they can't come back. So with this, adios people. Refresh the page and all that shizzle. Bye. Right, we are off the air. Great show, guys.